The 8 quarterfinalists are set and ready to take on the next round at the CONCACAF U-20 Championship, which delivers 4 tickets to FIFA's U-20 World Cup in Colombia. After surviving group play that averaged short of 3 goals per game, Honduras, USA, Costa Rica, and Mexico advanced to the sudden death round as the group leaders, while host Guatemala, Panama, Canada, and Cuba made it as the runner-ups. Honduras had no trouble reaching the top of the standings in Group A with 2 wins. First, 2-1 over Jamaica with goals by Elver Alvarado and Alexander Lopez. Next victim was Guatemala with an early goal by Anthony Lozano, and Lopez scoring his second of the tournament for the 3-1 win.
Fortunately, we were able to come out with a good result. It doesn't matter who scored. The key is that we worked well as a team. We proved we can take anything and showed our talent. But now we have to wait for the next game because we haven't won anything yet.
Despite losing to Honduras, host Guatemala reached the quarterfinals on a 2-0 win over Jamaica. A partial lights out at the Mateo Flores did nothing to overshadow the home team joy. In Group B, the U.S. led the way with 2 solid wins, 4-0 over Suriname and 2-0 over Panama. Kellen Rowe scored 3 of the U.S. 6 goals.
We have a great coach. We have everything. We played very well as a team, and we are fortunate to have lots of talent to help us get to the World Cup.
Runner-up Panama clinched the quarterfinal berth, courtesy of Cecilio Waterman, who scored all 3 goals in a 3-0 win over Suriname. Group C was decided in favor of Costa Rica. The Ticos beat Guadeloupe 3-0 in a one-way match where Joel Campbell had 2 goals. Another 3-0 win, this time over Canada, in the group closer, gave Costa Rica 6 points and 6 goals, 3 of them by Campbell.
It was very important to us to finish at the top of our group, so we planned our game accordingly, and the goals came at a perfect time. I'm very happy with my team performance as well as my own. Now we have to focus on qualifying for the World Cup, and we'll see where we go from there.
Canada was the second team advancing in Group C, thanks to its 2-1 win over Guadeloupe in its debut. The goals were scored by Lucas Cavallini and Derek Bassi. In Group D, Mexico's first place was never challenged, but the second spot had to be decided on goal difference, favoring Cuba. Mexico opened group action beating Cuba 3-0. Second half goals by Alan Pulido and Ulises Davila, plus an own goal by the Islanders, sealed the score. The 0-0 tie between Caribbean foes Cuba and Trinidad and Tobago proved to be the key in the outing of the Trinitarians. The Young Warriors could have lost by at least 2 goals against Mexico and still have advanced to the next round. But Taoufik Guarch hat-trick and 2 goals by Alan Pulido gave a 5-0 win to Mexico, and with that, Trinidad was out, Cuba was in, and became the only Caribbean team in reaching the quarterfinals.
We are very happy with the win. We know that in this tournament there are no weak rivals, so we have to treat each game as if it was a final.
CONCACAF U-20 quarterfinal action starts on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, with Costa Rica facing off against Cuba for a ticket to the World Cup Colombia 2011. And later, Mexico squares off against Canada at 10 p.m. On Wednesday, Honduras will play Panama at 7, followed by the host Guatemala taking on favorite USA, looking for an upset that gives it the chance to attend its first U-20 World Cup ever. For all the CONCACAF U-20 action live, log on to CONCACAF.com.